I hope that our community will be one of those communities that wants to do the right thing.
The Kansas City Metro prepares for a stay-home order that starts at midnight.
Let's get you up to speed right now on today's latest developments. The number of confirmed cases has grown to 183 in Missouri, 82 in Kansas, but new cases are constantly being added. In Missouri, that includes the first case diagnosed in Platte County and also the first death in St. Louis, a woman in her 30s. Tomorrow, Kansas Governor Laura Kelly will modify her emergency order to ban gatherings of more than 10 people in areas of the state that have not already done so. The Missouri State Capitol and office buildings will close tomorrow, with some state services still being offered online.
It's something you may not have thought about before, but you really should. The health of our police officers during the coronavirus pandemic. KCTV5's Amy Anderson talked with the police chief about what's being done to keep the people you call in an emergency safe. Amy?
Well, Brad, police officers across the country are coming down with COVID-19. Thankfully, here in our area, there are no reported cases with officers so far, but it is a very real threat. In Detroit last week, 152 officers were in quarantine after 5 of their colleagues tested positive for the virus. And in Chicago over the weekend, 4 officers tested positive. Here at home, Kansas City, Missouri Police Chief Rick Smith says officers are sent an email every single day with advice on how to better protect themselves. They're already wearing gloves and masks, but the problem is they're starting to run out. The chief made a plea to the public today, asking if anyone has extra masks, even the homemade kind you've been hearing people working on. They would love a donation. They're also asking for temporal thermometers so officers will be able to check their temperature if they start feeling sick at work. In an effort to try and stay safe, Kansas City officers are going out on fewer calls, asking people who've been victims of property crimes to call them rather than ask them to come out. Obviously, if there's something serious, they want to be there for you, and they will be there. They're just taking extra precautions.
When we make contact with people, there's a risk there, right? We're asking people to stay 6 feet back. We're asking people to come out of their house on a call if they can. We're trying to do business differently to prevent or lower our exposure risk.
And one of the greatest concerns police departments across the metro have tonight is the health of their dispatchers, because they say without them, they don't have that communication they need to do their jobs. Back to you.
So, Amy, what role are police going to play in enforcing the stay-at-home order?
Not much of a role at all, Brad. The chief said today they will not be going around asking people, why are you out, or asking for paperwork. They say they just want everyone to do their part, be safe, and help keep this virus at bay. Reporting live in Kansas City, Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.
Thank you, Amy.